Y'all, the mosquitoes is not playing out here right now. So we're out here in the backyard, and I did want to let you guys know to stay positive today. It's always a positive experience. Um, you guys, so I'm not gonna tell a story, you guys. I've been under attack, you guys. Been under attack. And been under attack. And you guys excuse my wear. I'm headed to the gym. I'm not the gym is not my church, but I do want to stay healthy. So, and then my dog is over there doing some of everything, trying to get my attention. But she's safe, she's good, and she's supposed to be eating right now. So, you guys, if you've been under attack, remember fasting and praying always works. So, fasting and prayer always works. It loses something in the spirit realm um, that can hold you. And we're going to continue to move around a little bit because the mosquitoes are out. But you guys, so my mom passed a couple months ago, about a month or so ago, and I still have my dad, and I had actually moved back to the city where my dad is. Now, my dad was a strict, strong person growing up. And he is a matrix getter. He loves the matrix. Nothing can tear him away from it. Um, you guys, he has lied on me and lied on me, and he is actually trying to like really take me down. And I'm wondering, it's not just one person. When it comes to the devil jumping in and out of bodies, I don't know if you guys have seen that movie with Denzel Washington, where the demons jumped in and out of the people's bodies, following Denzel around. That's what I feel like it is. Um, but my dad has always been considered a stable-minded person, as far as I know. But very different character. Very different character. Hello. Hi, awesome. Awesome. Have her join. Ziona. Oh, awesome. Elijah, I hope your day is going great today. I don't plan on being on here long. I'm actually about to head to the gym, but I just really wanted to let you guys know that if you're under attack, it could be from anybody. Like I was just stating, my dad is actually my attacker. He's it's like it jumps from one person to the next person, you know. Um, it's just whoever can get close to you. So what I really want to let you guys know is to stay focused. Like stay focused and put yourself first. Put yourself first. Always think about, yourself. Don't out put your energy out into something that really does not matter, because the people that are there for you now are the people that's going to be there for you. The people that's not there for you, they're not going to be there for you. Maybe you may come into some kind of money. You may move into a better city, better house, may get a car, and everybody starts running up to you, following you around, really just to kind of ask in your glory that they never helped with, you know? So I just want you guys to just stay positive. Always get out into the heart of nature. I know that the government is dropping off mosquitoes and different bugs to keep you out of nature. But do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Sometimes I get a little bug repellent, and I go out in the heart of nature. So, if you're never outside, how are you going to, you know, stay balanced? You got to stay balanced. The powers that be, they're trying to keep us out of nature. They're trying to keep us out of nature. One thing that my dear friend Ralph Smart, you guys check out his channel. I'm sure you guys know about him because when he I want to say about 2 or 3 years after he started, I found him on YouTube. That's before YouTube was really big. And he was like, start your channel, do your thing, da da da. So I started mine. At the time, I was going through it. Do you hear me? Like, I was really going through it. And he actually saved my life. And um, he was like, get out into nature because we are nature people, you know. We are nature people. You know, that's you know, that's a given, right? So I'm thinking, what, just going outside is going to what? Just going outside is going to make me feel better. Just going outside is going to take away all my problems. And so, you know what I realized? I said, you know what? I'm going to take that advice. And I got outside in nature and just sat there really. And it reminded me of when the elders used to go outside and just sit outside. And I used to observe them. I used to be they're just sitting outside, like, just like it was a job, like everything was all good. But you know what? I can't say sitting out in nature relieves your mind of everything. What's the skincare routine, Auntie? Oh my goodness, thank you. Is it still the smoke? Still stealthed smoke? Well, I do use a couple products, you know. Auntie, I have made auntie age, but you can probably tell by the lip combo. But you guys, so I don't know. I just recently decided to, go back into my natural state as much as possible. Usually keep my nails done, but recently something in me is just like I don't want my nails done. I don't want the acrylic on my nails. I feel like my nail beds are actually breathing. And you guys, when I tell you, if you're feeling depressed or you feel like somebody's attacking you or anything like that, look, come out in the heart of nature. Come out into nature. It's going to clear your mind. You're not even going to be angry or you're upset. That heavy weight on your chest or on your back, it's going to disappear. But I'm going to say this. If you don't just connect and you just, go back in the house, you're going to start back into the cave. You're going to start back thinking about what happened. Oh, let me tell you guys something. Like what I realized, like my granddad, if you can remember, like your grandparents, they had this serene peace about them, right? They would sit there with their paper all day just sitting, and as a youngster, we would be like, how is the elders just sitting there? you know I realized what it was. They've done everything. They realized that life is life. You know how people say life is lifing? They realize that life is life. And there's no thing to even worry about. You might as well, because they got to the age to where they can sit back and grab the paper and not even worry about it. If the universe says move, then they move to gather what it is they need, or to help the community as much as they need. But like for instance, like, and what led me to that is the pressure of the lies from my biological dad. um the guy is amazingly crazy. Like, I wouldn't say like the dude is wow, but I want to say I want to say, and I would not dare, disrespect him in any kind of way like that. Um, but the guy, he lied on me. Like, do not covet on your neighbor. Like, don't lie on your neighbor. Dude, lying on me. And it's like, when I realized he was putting me into some kind of box, and I'm like, I really must be one of them chosen ones because, like, you don't have nobody. Hi, Ziona. How are you? Oh my goodness. Elijah said you were coming. Yes, indeed. Like when I tell you, like you really got to recognize who you are. And nature will clean you up, will take care of you, and a lot of people have told me when they ended up being attacked by officers, and they ended up behind the wall or whatever, that they were enclosed into such a point to where they were not even able to get any sun or nature. Like they don't even go outside anymore. They say it's like some kind of dome, like fake, like a fake outside air conditioned. It's crazy. But you guys, do your best. Once you connect with nature, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Nature is not gonna let anything just harm you. Now, do watch out for the young bugs and everything. But always pay attention to you know, your surroundings, of course. But what I wanted to just bring back is the fact that, you know, recognize who you are, stay in nature. Sometimes you'll get attacked, Like I would say yesterday was 666, right? Yesterday was 6626, right? And at 6 o'clock, dad calls me, Lee. He's blowing up my phone. My spirit is calm, but he's blowing up my phone, and I look at the phone, and I see, the words on the voicemail, right? You don't have to listen to it. You don't, have to, call it. You see the words on the voicemail. So I see the words on the voicemail, and he is lying on me, and he's pretty much telling me, get off the face of the earth. I'm like, oh no. Look, this guy, look, I used to, as a kid, worship the ground he walked on, right? My mom married that guy, and I'm just saying, like, I never have disrespected him or dishonored him. You know what I'm saying? And most times when he acts a little crazy, I kind of like, oh yeah, But this time, since mom is gone now, it's been about a month. I'm like, really, if I wasn't no zero tolerance before, like I'm really like zero tolerance now. So I usually throughout my life and my children, me having children, would visit him, just visit him or whatever. And throughout the years, like special little occasions and stuff like that, go visit him. But now that we're closer, every now and then, like once a week, I'll go check on him. He's 67. He's got a birthday coming up, and it's on Father's Day. So I'm the only one that gets him anything. He has 3 kids, right? And so I'm usually always the one putting the parties together. It's never enough for him. He lets me know, me, not the others. Oh, that wasn't worth it. Oh, the shirt with the grandkids handprints on it in different colors. That wasn't. Like what? We spent time. I spent money. Like so I remember my great granddad one time on my mother's side. My dad was over to his house, and I was in the kitchen with a couple of his other daughters, which were my aunties, and he was like, fix me a glass of tea. So I was fixing him a glass of tea, and I was telling my granddad how I honored my dad. And he was like, "Your dad is not who you think he is." And I was like, "What?" So I kind of opened my eyes a little bit and, oh, definitely not the guy that I thought he was. Like, when I tell you atrocious, 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 atrocious. Hello, Elijah. Ziona made it. Yes, I don't plan on being here much longer. Actually, I'm over my limit, but I'm gonna continue on for a few moments. You guys, the whole point of the thing is chosen ones, you're gonna be attacked. You're gonna be attacked. And it's always gonna be from someone that you think, someone that's close to you, you know. Now, if you have someone close to you that you know loves you, please stick with them. Oh no, yeah, this phone, yeah. But for the most part, you guys, remember when it feels like life is heavy, when it feels like your chest is heavy, when it feels like no one is there for you, when it feels like that the what's going on this planet now is just crazy and it's just too much to handle. Look, come out into nature. Look, this backyard used to be full of trees, like past the fence, past that little bridge of a little landscape right there. If you can see out into that field there, it's a field now. About a month ago, it was full of trees. Like they came through. It's supposed to be a lagoon back there, but they came through, knocked all of that down, burnt all of that. We thought maybe they were building something, but really, it's just so they can surveil. And I can tell you, every time almost that when I come outside, there's this particular plane that flies over. And I don't know if you guys know Jay the Originator. Check him out. Awesome chosen one. And one another thing that I can say, you're not gonna find the chosen ones in that church house. You're gonna find chosen ones out here in the heart of nature, out here in the street, right? So because that's where the universe found me. Because I'm gonna tell you, like when I was young, raised in the church, and my mom moved us. I was so distraught. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop doing all this, Bible stuff, and I'm gonna let the universe come find me. I said that to the universe. And I mean that next day, I go out into the street thinking, hey, it's my choice, my life, ba 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 ba. The universe says, no, ma'am, you're mine. And I'm so thankful for that today. And that is what made me know who I am and whose I am. Remember to always put yourselves first as well. And I'm going to let you guys in on something. Like, I don't know if you guys know, thank you for the love. Thank you. But a few more minutes, you guys. So you guys, I need you guys to know, look up, okay? Make sure, I mean, pay attention to your surroundings, but especially like nowadays, like you got to be looking up. So like a couple nights ago, well, I'm not gonna tell the whole thing, but I just want to mention you guys, look up. There are things going on in the skies, you guys, it's been going on for a while. No, I can't say I have not seen an actual body because I do believe that they are our ancestors. But I'm gonna tell you guys that I seen the big guy, not the rounds, the round. No, I seen one of the round ships, but I really couldn't see the body of it because it was really like a bright light. It may have been an orb, I don't know, but I called it like because I don't know if you guys have watched Ralph Smart videos, but if you have, when he says you guys got to watch out for these bugs in nature. You know what he says? Can I get a hello there? So I was just saying that, like I had been saying it for a couple years, and I just had been saying it just because it released a lot of stress off me. So one day I had bought a car. I took it over to my aunt's house um that night. It had to be about 11 or 12 because I was so excited. I wanted them to see it. And I was like, "Can I get a hello there?" in their backyard. And my cousin was there and he was like, "What is that?" And it was something that came to say hello. You could tell the vibration of it, the way it was flowing. Like, yeah, here I am. Hello. That was so funny, right? So you guys, there is somebody on your side. If you're a chosen one and you feel like you're alone, there is somebody always watching you. And I say body, but celestial being or, angel or I don't like to say the word alien. I like to say like solar family, always watching, right? So you guys stay positive. Don't let these little things and little doohickeys of this world get you down, right? Like, share, subscribe. Um, I'm gonna try to come on here a little bit more often and keep you guys updated. But I do want you guys to know, stay woke, stay, awakened by coming out in the heart of nature because I have been feeling bad for the last couple of days. Been feeling a little rough just by all this news and media and BS about AI and all this different kind of stuff. One thing that I can say is that the technology it has always been meant for bad, but for some reason it had always been turned into a good thing. So you guys stay positive about that because we can turn this thing around if we continue to do and be putting ourselves first, right? So you guys, if you're feeling bad, feeling down, shoot, find a park. If you're in the big city, find a park, and just sit down. Breathe in that good ass soprano, you know, sit out in the heart of nature. It really helps, right? Really helps. Gets your mind off a lot. And you guys, you know, use discernment, because one thing about it, one thing about it is one thing this is what I know. You have you have the quote unquote aliens that the um government is cre- creating. Yeah, they're creating their own aliens. And then you have the solar family type aliens that are letting you know that, hey, I got your back. You're the one. I love you, right? And you'll know it. You'll know the difference because the governmental aliens, you're gonna feel an intimidation because you're gonna feel like they're gonna be trying to like figure you out, intimidation, kind of trying to scare tactic because what they want to do is scare you so they can feed off your energy, right? And the solar family, the good ones, they're gonna say, hey, everything is okay. Stay out here in nature. I love you. We're your ancestors. We know you, right? So, you guys, don't let these devils around you, like my dad, and whomever he calls himself teaming up with to try to antagonize me. I think it's funny because I'm your kid. People is really sick. I left him a message. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? I'm your kid. Like, wow, I'm so glad to see that your true colors now. And it's not just him. Like, look, you guys, like, I've got a couple more minutes, but I'm gonna tell you guys, like, if I go in the store, like this has happened like pretty much all my life though. I mean, even when I was a kid, I used to get like antagonized by adults. And then to feel that from my dad is crazy at this point. Like you've been hiding this the whole time. And they're like, I've done nothing to nobody. Like, ill wills type stuff, I don't do that. Like just because it's not in me. But you guys, I'll go in the store and I mean like the whole place will stop and just stare at me. Like that, like, what is it? Like, and sometimes it can be my hair rag. Like, oh, is she African? No, like, no, it's not a cultural thing, because sometimes I won't even have my hair up, and I change my swag up just because for that reason. You know what I'm saying? So I won't stand out so much. But I'm saying there's nothing you can nothing you can do about it. If you are, a chosen one, there is nothing that you can do about your energy. Like even if you were a chosen one and you decided, hey, I don't want to be that no more, or you don't want to be that, you're that. You're that. That's just the way, just the way it happened. But I do want to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know sometimes, being treated like a celebrity can feel and it can really feel crazy. Like, wow, like I have not done anything to make y'all, the world feel like or try to treat me like a celebrity. But yeah, it can feel crazy, especially when, like people have not, I don't know, my channel is not that big, so it's not the channel, it's the energy. I don't know if it may be my glow, I don't know. But you guys, it's done. Everything is done. I do want you guys to stay positive. I want you guys to get out in nature because I know that the chosen ones are possibly being attacked. Possibly being attacked. That's you're probably used to that. It's probably become a normal way of life for you. If you're ever hemmed up by authorities or something like that, the earthly authorities or something like that, just fast and pray. You'll be released or whatever. Um, that's a hack of the matrix. That's a hack, you guys. Hack. But you guys, come out in nature because it's gonna clear your minds. Okay? You guys, I'm about to head to the gym. Stay positive. You guys, I may come back on here later on. You guys, I love you guys. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you, Elijah. Thank you, Zayana. Thank you guys for chiming in on today. I appreciate you guys. Much love. Peace. Peace, you guys. Stay looking up, you guys. That's a surprise for you guys. I promise. Later, you guys. Love you guys. Peace again. Peace.